Yeah.
Farsh Chops, that is funny, as in fish and chips, I'm assuming, asks, do you read Twitch chat? Yes, we do. Ragnos says, can you explain the difference between the param spawn function and the spawn child function exported from state?
Yeah, so actually, let's go to spawn. Okay, so we actually introduced a new function called spawn child, or actually it's an action creator, and we moved spawn to inside of assign. So before it was globally imported inside of assign. So before it was globally imported, it was magical, don't use it. So because now everything is more type safe when you import it directly from assign over here. You would use assign to spawn, or you would use spawn in assign to spawn an actor that you need to save to context. If you don't need to save it to context and you're fine just assigning it to the snapshot.children with an ID, then you use spawn child. And hopefully I have, okay, I need to add some docs for that. But yeah, spawn child is very, very new. But yeah, so that's the difference between the two.
It's also worth mentioning that when you are using spawn within the assign, when that actor stops or like on its own, or either if you just stop it on your own, I mean, if you stop it explicitly and if it finishes, you might want to actually like remove it from the context. It won't happen automatically. Right. So you need to just combine. You need that symmetry. You need to start the actor at some point, and then you also need to dispose it. And if you don't do that, like you are risking a memory leak or something. It might not always be, important for you if your machine is small or if like the parent machine itself is disposable. But if you manage many actors over the course of the application, then it might be very important. Whereas like with spawn child, we are completely in control of that. So you just like the cleanup happens automatically because it's not in the context. The context is the value that you manage. So you can't really like remove it magically on your behalf.
Yeah. So prefer spawn child whenever you get the chance.
And we will update these docs so that they have more examples.
Yes.
There are a huge amount of docs in there. We've just found one of the examples where there's not so much. Again, you can find the docs at stately.ai/docs/xstate. And if there are any more questions that you have for us around these docs, if you want us to provide more docs